What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's Traydon with another recording. Let's get it. It's another one. I hope you guys I hope I'm giving you guys value, because I know a lot of people have been telling me, well, a lot of people that's close to me, like, man, you gotta give, man, you gotta give. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there. Do what you do. And people gonna gravitate towards you. And I was like, you know what? All right, that's what I'm gonna do, because you know what I'm saying, that's something that I'm good at, and people starting to see that. So today, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna talk to y'all about, to be honest with you. But I guess I'm gonna talk about whatever is put onto my spirit. Right now, what is on my spirit is getting my schedule together, getting the schedule together, you know, because I feel like if you don't have a schedule, if you don't have a structure, if you don't have a system, you're not gonna be able to really get things done. It's gonna be real hard to get stuff done if you don't got a schedule, or you don't got some type of routine or something that you're doing, because it's like, that's what you stand for, that routine, those activities that you do. And I feel like if you don't have one that is aligned with what you're trying to do with your life, then it's like the wise man said, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. I feel like that's very true, because if you're not serious about the type of person that you're gonna be, or the type of thing that you want to bring into the world, then it's not gonna be produced. It's not gonna be produced because you didn't put in the effort to make sure that thing will happen. You didn't put in the effort to say, okay, this is what I wanna do. This is who I wanna be. And I'm gonna make this happen this and this way. And you ain't do that. So it's really hard for that thing to come into creation. And then a lot of people were like, you know what I'm saying, they want to blame it on life. Life did this to me. Life did that to me. I'm a victim. I'm that. And very well, you may be a victim. I feel like in some cases I'm a victim too. Stuff happened to me. Stuff happened to everybody. But if you look at yourself that way, then you will not get what you want. You'll not get what you want, because you won't be creating what you want. You will let outside forces create you. And that's the falling for anything, because you didn't come up with a structure that is you. You didn't clearly define who you are, so anybody can tell you who you are. And that's not cool. That's how I feel. I feel like that's not cool. Like, because I'm defining myself every day and trying to get myself more structured, while also keeping the creative, freedom-loving, childlike type of person I am. Cause I'm a child, man. Like, I'm a goofy dude, bro. I'm a goofball. I'm a goofball. You know what I'm saying? I get real goofy, and that's who I am. I ain't serious all the time, and that's what makes me who I am. Cause I'm a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm getting off topic, but y'all just gonna hear me ramble, because that's what I'm doing at this point. But I'm gonna give you a example of what I mean. So, for instance, I'm in college right now. I'm in college life. I'm used to being at home, doing my little routine, doing this and that, how I usually do. But now I'm in a whole nother environment that I know nothing about. And I can't take my structure that I had at home and drag that mug over here. I have to kind of like break it down and see what I can use, what I used to do at home, and use here, because at home I was negotiating with myself, but now I'm negotiating with myself plus the professors, plus the roommate I have, and that's a lot of things you gotta factor in now. So it's like I gotta kind of reconstruct my schedule so that I can work smoothly despite all these other forces that I can very well say that, oh, this is the reason why I can't do this. Wait, no. What they say, there's a will, there's a way. So I'm gonna make it work because I'm passionate. That's the things that I do, I stand for. Poetry, I stand for. Speaking, I stand for. Having fun and chilling out and being creative and doing my thing, I stand for that. So I will reconstruct my world to make sure that those things come into fruition. Make sure that those things are things that is done throughout my day, that is performed throughout my day, because those make me who I am. And nobody can't tell me different. Nobody can tell me different. So I feel like if you don't know who you are, if you don't have a structure aligned with who you are, if you don't have a systems or rituals aligned with who you are, you gonna have it hard. You gonna have it real hard because you're not aligned with who you are. I just imagine, like, how would that make you feel? Like, how does that make a person feel to be one thing and then be doing something else that's not them? And it's like, and I used to find myself in situations like that a lot, because the truth is, I used to be the type of person that wanted to please people, that wanted to make people think I'm agree with people and do all of this and that. But now it's like, nah, man, I know who I am. I know what I need to do. I know what I want to do. I know what I stand for. And you're not going to make me fall for anything. No. And that is what happens when you have a structure, when you have a clear definition of who you are and what you stand for. And check me out. That's not easy to come up with. It's not easy to have a definition of who you are and all this stuff, because guess what? A lot of your life, or a lot of people's lives, they are living who they're not. They are being who they're not. They're being something else. They're trying to please this person. They're trying to make this person feel better, so they get a little they slither in and only show 10% of themselves just to please the other person, or just to do that. And in some situations, I can see that, but it's like when you're doing it often, you lose yourself, bro. You lose yourself under the expectations, the obligations, and all these other things that society and everything outside of you is putting on you. So having that structure is important. Having clear definition of who you are is important. I want everybody who's listening, who've made it this far, hearing me rumble for the past minutes. Try this. When you wake up in the morning, please ask yourself, who am I? Or ask yourself, or write down, who do you want to be today? Who do you strive to be? Or better, something you can do. This right here. Create the person that you want to be in 20 years. Like, write them out. Write that boy out. Who do you want to be in 20 years? Who's that person? Who's that self that you're chasing to be in 20 years? Write that boy out and read it to yourself as often as possible. Or if you're one of those daydreaming people, dream about that person that you want to be. Make it tangible. Feel it. And just see and just feel how that feels. Because if you wake up in the morning and you have a clear definition of who you are, you go throughout that. I feel like you go throughout that day way more smoothly, because you will start doing things that are meaningful to you. And that is needed. That is needed to make us to help us to feel better or help us to feel like we're connected to ourselves, loving ourselves and doing all of this. Because the truth is, I feel like a lot of reasons why people want to be somebody else or try to be somebody else is because they don't love the person that they are. So they try so hard to run away from that person, to escape that person, because one, they don't like who that person is, and probably because a lot of people around them don't like who that person is, which is their real selves. And it's one of those things where you gotta step out. You gotta step out of yourself. You gotta say, this is me, I don't care. This is me, I don't care what you say. And you gotta step out with confidence. And trust me, that's not easy. That's not easy to speak life into the person that you dying to be. It's not easy. It's not. And it's really hard. It's hard, but then it's easy. Because the other side of it is you wearing a mask all day. You basically wearing a mask of the person that is not you. You wearing that mask. You know, it's really hard to keep that mask on. That is that fake person that you put on. Like it takes a lot of energy to do that. It's way more easy if you just be the person you are, because once you start being the person you are, once you start creating that structure, once you start creating that definition of who you are, it makes people more comfortable around you. Not everybody, but those people who are also trapped in a person that is not themselves, in a system that is not themselves, in a structure that is not themselves, in routines that is not themselves, they will feel more comfortable around you, and they will want to open up, and they will want to, you know what, hey, I want to be myself too. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now, and let the light shine on. Okay, but anyway, like I was saying, it creates a relax among the people that you hang around. Probably not everybody, but those people who are trapped in themselves, they become more relaxed. They're like, you know what? I want to be me too. And it's just a beautiful thing. And it's crazy how all that starts is from you having a clear definition of yourself, creating routines that is aligned with who you are, creating the structure with alignment with who you are, and creating that identity. Because the truth is, life don't give you what is, it gives you who you are. Life gives you who you are. If you see yourself as trash, poor, and a victim, life will throw things at you to make that true. But if you see yourself as somebody different, just watch how life just shifts for you. It just shifts, just like whoosh. And then that's beautiful. And I wish that for everybody that is listening to this recording. I know I've talked for a minute now, and I don't know if I gave you value, but I'm pretty sure that what I'm saying will resonate with somebody. So please create a routine or a schedule or a definition of yourself, or do all of those. Make a definition of who you are. Do that for me, please. And just watch how your life takes on a whole new meaning, because you took on the definition that is authentic to you and what you stand for. And let me know how that goes. Please let me know how that goes. This is Traydon Rogers here with another video of Traydon Speaks, and I hope you got some value out of today, as much as I got out of talking to you for this brief moment. I love y'all my fam. Let's get it, let's go. Grind now or forever hold your peace. Let's get it. Hey!